Everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is Carlene, and I am the owner operator of Celie's Kitchen. Of course, we make Caribbean food, we make international foods, and of course, we make Jamaican food, which I call yard food with a twist. Yes, everything we make is with a twist. But today, guys, um, since last week or the week before, I should say, we have been on the subject of changing some of our eating habits. And I love fried stuff. And it's hard for me to get away from it. But this morning I'm going to fry though. But I'm trying. I'm really trying. But today I'll be making some Enoki mushrooms. Yes, it's going to come out like chicken. I have a recipe in my head. I am going to try it for the first time. I've never done it. I've never even cooked this type of mushrooms before. I've cooked all the other types. And yesterday on my video, which I didn't put out as of yet, hubby and I spent the day together. We were in Garden City. And of course, I went to 99 Ranch supermarket. It's an Asian supermarket where you could get, exotic fruits and stuff to buy. So I went there and I bought a variety of mushrooms. Yes. And this is one of the mushrooms I picked up. It's called the Enoki Mushrooms. So I am going to be seasoning this. I'm going to be frying it today. I'm going to be doing some plantains on the side because I love plantains. And of course, I'll be serving it on top of some salad. Yes, some really, really nice different salad. Yeah, man. I love salad. Love salad bad. All right. So guys, let's get the ball rolling. I'm using my little frying pan this morning. And the reason why I may use this frying pan and not the big one, I just like how things come out when I fry it in this particular one. So I'm just using a medium-sized one this morning. All right, so let me stop the talking and get the ball rolling. And we're also going to be making some melonade, but I'm adding a dragon fruit to it. Now, my daughter got me hooked on this dragon fruit. Of course, guys, she was a picky eater and she wouldn't eat meat, and she still doesn't eat meat. She only, like red meat, she doesn't eat red meat. She only eats chicken and fish. So she got me hooked on this, and she said, Mom, if you use this in any of your fruit smoothies or anything, she said, let me tell you, it's one of the sweetest fruit ever. And I started peeling it, but I stopped because I wanted to show you the color, and for you to see what it looks like. I've had the red one time and time again, but this is very, very sweet. And let me just bring up my chat. Let me see who is online. I invited a few people to join my live this morning. Don't know if they're on. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So I see a few people popping in. So come on into the live, guys, so we can chat, so we can interact, and we can make something nice today for all of you. And good morning, Steffi. I see you on Facebook and you're on YouTube. Lord, you know what, miss a beat. Because, sometimes Facebook act up. So I want to jump over to YouTube, but it's getting better. Now that I'm streaming through Restream and I can stream all three platforms all at once, I haven't been getting any complaints about, it's freezing. Oh, good morning, Corinne. How are you? All right, guys. So mega blend up mega extract, not blend, the dragon fruit with some watermelon. And of course, I have my extracted ginger in this bottle. And what I did, I extracted some lime in it as well. So it has a gingery and sour taste. So as we go along throughout the day, in the mornings, I take shots of this. If I'm drinking something, I'll pour a little bit in it. I'll pour some in my water too. So it has been helping. And trust me, the belly fat will go down, because I know I have a problem with this belly fat. I have to wear like 3, 4, 5, 6 pants sometimes to look good in a frock. Yeah. So we want to get rid of that belly fat so we don't have to wear 10 million Spanx to hold it in. And we keep it real up in a Celie's kitchen. Yeah, man. I want to lose the fat. All right. So let's rest this over here for now. Good morning, Damien. Long time no see. You say I want cook this morning. Lord of boy and no manners. You just come out to the pot or something. All right, guys. So what I think I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna fry my plantains first, and then we're gonna make. And I have some gluten-free flour in here in this bowl right here. I'm gonna be seasoning it. I'm gonna be adding water, and we're gonna be dipping. Oh, I forgot to get the eggs. You know we keep it real up in here. Let me grab 2 eggs from the fridge. So we have some organic cage-free eggs right here. I'm gonna be cracking 2 in a bowl. Let me grab one of these bowls. All right, let me get this all the way over here. Have more water ready for that. Salad, this, oh, the juice stuff. Let me put it over here. All right, so we get more space because sometimes the kitchen counter get congested. All right, so we're oil are hot over here, so we're gonna fry the plantains first. And then for those of you who are just joining me this morning, today we're not doing any flesh. We're doing the Enoki mushrooms. So when we're done with it, it'll look and taste like chicken. Yeah, the texture. When you fry a piece of chicken breast and you get that nice juicy texture, it's gonna have the same exact texture. It's gonna look like chicken, it's gonna taste like chicken, and then we're gonna take it from there. All right, so let us peel our plantain. We don't need gloves for this. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna wash my hand already before the live. I love wash my hand during the live. Yeah, we have to keep it clean up in here, We have to keep our kitchen clean, guys. All when the whole house untidy, guess what? The kitchen always clean. And my husband can attest to that. Because me get upset if me see dirty dishes in the sink overnight. Now guess what? We don't want a little people running up and down in here. Because guess what? They're not paying any bills in here. All right. So I think I'm going to do 1.5 plantain. Because I can't eat this off. And I know Dwayne is going to come home. And he's going to have some of what I make. Because when he come home on a Saturday hey, Mom, what you cook today for your life? Or you see him sniff around like them little rats? And start looking on the counter and start opening up stuff. Oh, this you make, what is now? What is name? And he start asking a bag of questions. All right, so we're cutting these like how we cut them in Jamaica. And I'm dropping them in the oil. I don't know if I fry plantain already. But I need to tell you. And these are not fully ripe, guys. I like it with a little firmness. I don't know about you guys. Some people like them plantain soft and sappy and don't give it to me. I hate it when it's soaked up with all this oil. I cannot digest it. I cannot swallow it. I just hate it. I like a nice fried plantain firm. Yeah, nice, firm, sweet, slightly sweet. I'll still have it. And yeah, can't take the saggy plantain them, man. Can't deal. All right, so we have some paper towel to absorb any excess oil. Good morning, Miss Joycey, joining me from Jamaica. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Miss Joycey. All right, so in the meantime, while these are frying, let me just start cracking 2 eggs in this bowl right here. So I'm cracking 2 eggs. All right, so I'm just gonna whip around my eggs. But before I do that, I'm gonna be adding some oat milk. Yeah, we need some oat milk. Because you make chicken breast, I want it nice and crisp. Oh no, I changed my mind. I forget I had plant-based milk. So let's use some plant-based milk. And this is plant-based almond vanilla milk. So we're just gonna swish this around with the eggs. All right. All right, right, so our egg is beaten and ready to go. All right, let's check on our plantains. You know, plantain take long for fry. And because these are being deep fried, it's not absorbing all the oil as if you were frying it flat. You know, you put a little bit of oil and you try to fry it. These are being deep fried. Yeah, these are it. Because these, I have a good amount of oil in this frying pan because I'm going to be deep frying those Enoki mushrooms. All right, so let them cook. All right, guys. So a couple of weeks ago, we spoke about hydration and, you know, how we should be hydrating our bodies every day. You understand? Because especially if we take medications, guys, you know, for those of you who are watching the live, some of them on blood pressure pills. Some of you are taking pills for diabetes, high blood, you know, different ailments. And, you know, we have to make sure we're flushing out these pills when we take them. It's doing its work, but at the same time, our body is being flushed. We're flushing out the toxins because just think about it. You're taking 8, 9, some people take 10 medications a day and you drink this little much water. What's going to happen to your organs? It's going to damage your organs because these medications, they're fixing a problem, but they're creating damage to other parts of the body. And the doctors they're not going to be telling us that, you know. They're not going to tell you to hydrate your body, you know. They're just throwing the medication on you because guess what? It's a money-making thing for them. So every time that you visit, they make money. Because even if you have Medicaid or any other kind of insurance, they're getting paid from the insurance. So all they care about is their monies and they're not thinking about you. Very, very, very few times you go to the doctor and he's interested in how you are. He just want to make sure, oh, did you take your meds? Well, how much was this the last time? And tutus you out of his office. Guess what? Boom. They run your insurance. They get paid. They don't care. They don't care. But you have to care. So you have to make sure that you do the right thing to take care of yourselves. Like, you know, hydrating your bodies. Like eating your fruits and vegetables. If you don't eat like 3 to 4 fruits and vegetables a day, make sure you're taking your vitamins. Yeah. Some people don't have the time. They're busy. They're on the go. But I think you should make time and eat your fruits and veggies because guess what? Those are the things that's going to keep your organs alive. You think it's the medication? No, sir. The medication only will kill you off. So I am on blood pressure meds. And trust me, I haven't been eating flesh since last week. And guys, one time this week I take the pill. Why? Because I changed everything that was going in the body. I didn't eat any flesh, 1. 2, I tried to do more fruits and vegetables and salad. And then I did a lot of hydration. I stopped at the coconut, man. And I bought the real jelly coconut. I bought the real jelly coconuts. So I had double hydration every other day because it's not every day I was able to stop because I was busy. So I was hydrating and I had my big bottle of essential water in the car. And I had my my lemon water too. So I was hydrating and I was flushing at the same time. Trust me, I was on the road and I have to be trying to find a bathroom almost everywhere I stopped. Because I was so hydrated. All right, let me turn this down for now until I finish making this. All right, so our plantains are fried. All righty, so let me get a glove. So we're going to be using today our Enoki mushrooms. So first of all, let's season our flour. So we have some gluten-free flour in this bowl right here. So to the flour, I'm just going to add some water. Add a little water. And then I'm going to mix. Add some more water. And then I'm going to mix again. So you're making almost like a paste, like a roux. All right, so now I'm gonna add my egg mixture. So I add 2 eggs. And then I'm gonna mix. So this is what you want it to look like. So you're just gonna mix, 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 mix. All right. Kind of slapping it on the sides of the bowl because I want all the lumps from the flour out of it. All right, so I'm gonna add some salt-free Mrs. Dash. I'm gonna add some paprika, some smoked paprika, and of course I'm gonna add our famous Yana spices. And for those of you who don't know, I created the seasoning. Yes, and if Carmen is on any of my live platforms this morning, I dropped off, she ordered, I dropped it off for her. On Thursday, I was in the city driving, and she called me. She said, Carlene, you're anywhere in Queens? I said, no, I'm in the city. She said, listen, man, give me 5 more buckle of the Yana spices. She said, right now, I'm sit down and eat one fish. And I use your seasoning to season my fish. And she said, me never eat fish so nice yet. So now the secret of my fried fish is in this bottle. Yep, guys. So she ordered 5 more bottles, and sure enough, that same night I went and dropped it off. All right, so I'm adding some Yana spices to this. So we're mixing this up. All right. So we have a nice paste here. I said paste. I call it paste. All right, so let's put this aside. So now we're going to season our Enoki mushroom. So I went ahead. I cut off the bottom. I already washed it. I washed it earlier before the live. So now let's season. So all I'm going to add to this today, guys, is some more smoked paprika, right? She said, where can you order? You could go on the website that I put in the link last week. I'm going to put it in a minute. Or I could ship it to you, Steffi, when I'm shipping your stuff, because I'm going to ship out your stuff this week. The gifts that you want on my live, I'm going to ship them out. So I'll just send it in it. Alrighty. Yes. So I'm just going to add some Yana spices to this. And the good thing about our spices, we have a pour section on it, and we have a sprinkle section on it. And of course, it comes with a foam seal for the freshness. Yep. So we're just going to add some smoked paprika. And of course, I'm coming out with other spices. I've been working on some other spices this week. So we'll be coming out with that soon. I'm just printing the labels right now. I'm just waiting on them to be delivered. Yep. UPS will take long with the delivery. All right, so we're seasoning up our Enoki mushrooms. So we're going to make some nice, I call it chicken. CHIKIN, chicken. It's not chicken. It's a vegan version of this. All right. So I think I want to add some of my pepper sauce on it. The good up. So we're adding some good up in it as well. Because we want it to have a little kick. So I'm adding a little good up in it as well. Oh, I forgot one main ingredient, the browning. We're adding a little bit of browning just for color. Because we don't want it to come out too white. So we're going to stir away. All right, so everything is ready. So me like to taste my butter, you know. Me like to taste my butter. So I think I'm going to add some adobo to it. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo. Because you know we keep it real up in here because we want it to have a certain taste. Yeah, man. So I added a little adobo. Just to bring up the taste a little bit. Yeah, man, it's ready like Freddy now, guys. It all tastes like chicken already. All right. So let's turn back up our flame. And we're going to fry away. So we're going to fry our chicken. All right. So we're just going to dip a bunch of these because these are already bunched, some of them. So I'm just going to spread it out like this. Because they came in like in a cluster. So I'm just going to dip it in the batter like this. And then we're going to dip it in our oil. So you see why I needed to wear gloves? So we could fry away. So I have to squeeze the excess from it. All right, so we're going to drop this in some hot boiling oil, and it's deep frying. All right, so we're going to take another bunch. Okay. I'm going to fry another bunch over there. It's going to taste and look like chicken when we're done. So you don't have to eat meat, guys. You really don't have to eat meat. All right, so we have 3 sets in our frying pan. Let me just wash off my gloves. Okay, so these things cook fast. So the first set that I dropped in, I'm just going to turn it. Ooh, they're starting to stick together. Ooh, they look like chicken already. So we're going to do another set. I think I have a space in the frying pan. Maybe I should have used the bigger frying pan, guys. So I just put another set in. So we have like 2 more sets and then we're good to go. Yep. Yes, guys. So today I'm going to be making some salad, some marinade, and that's going to go with our break feast this morning. You know, I like to call these things break feast. It's not a break fast because it's almost midday. What? It's after midday. So it's lunch. It's not even break feast anymore. All right, so these things cook fast, guys, because remember, these things are from the ground. These things are plants. So they cook fast. It's not like chicken where you have to make sure that the blood not down on the bone and, you know, it's properly cooked. Yep. You just have to turn them, keep turning them. All right, so we have some plantain here, and I'm going to make it like a platter. I was going to do it like a individual serving, but I'm going to fix the plantain so we make it like a little platter. So we need to make space for our mushrooms. All right, so let's get some paper towel to absorb the excess oil. So let's take our first set out. And boy, this looks like a piece of chicken breast. Oops. Oops. They're starting to stick together. All right. So we're just waiting on these 2 pieces to be fried. All right. So I'm going to make 2 more bunches of it. I have to make sure I bunch it up properly before I actually. All right. So that's it. And you know I like to clean as I go along. All right. All right, so now guys, we're going to make a little sauce for our chicken. So I'm using some Berman's sweet and sour. I'm going to add a little bit of Yana spices to it, just a dash. A little bit of good up, so we get a little heat on it. And then we're going to switch this around. All right, so we have a little sauce ready to put on the chicken. All right, so let's take out the other two bunches. All right, so we have some nice plant-based chicken breast on our platter this morning. Have two other sets in the pot. We're just waiting on them to be fried. And then we're going to make our salad and our drink, and then we're done. She said, I want the guinea hen weed. Yes, I have bunches of guinea hen weed here. I have the root as well if you want the root. The root is even better than the actual, this is soursop leaf, lemongrass. Don't tell me I'm so, Okay, yes, we have the guinea hen. I didn't have a label on this one as of yet, but this is the guinea hen leaves. But the root is better. People buy the root because they said it's stronger. So if you want the root or the leaves, we actually have both. And she said, give me 2 of the Yana dice. Oh, 2 of the Yana spice. Okay, she wants 2 Yana spices. Okay, I'll deliver it tomorrow, Yvette, when I come to church. I'll give it to Chris for you. All right. So our break feast is almost ready, and I'm making a whole platter. All right, so let's turn our stove off. Clean up. All right, let's get the egg out of the way. All right, so now, guys, let me remove this glove. Yeah. Let's drop this in the garbage. All right, let me wash my hands. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be making a quick salad. So in this bowl right here, I have some mixed greens. I have some crunchy, pesticide-free lettuce, the soft, crispy ones. I forgot the brand. It's in the fridge. I already have the lettuce, and I have a few grapes in the bowl that I've already added. I'm just putting them on top. And then we're just gonna add some red onions. Yeah, let's add some red onions. Oh. So I don't need much. So we just need to add some red onions to this. And then of course I already washed these. We have our cubes. I like to cut them. I like to cut our cubes. Oh, this one has something on it. Let me cut it off. Never see it. You know, we keep it real up in here. Washing it again. I like to wash everything. Because guys, you know, sometimes them say it's organic, you know, but sometimes you see some little stuff on it and you have to wonder. So I'm cutting some small cubes, the little tiny cubes in the salad. All right, I don't want much. All right. So we have our platter ready over here. We already drained any excess oil that would have been on this thing right here. I have a garbage thing right here. So we're just going to organize our platter. We're just going to organize up our platter. So we have some plant-based chicken. Oh, it feels like meat already. Oh my God, guys. Woo! It feels like meat already. I can't believe it. Yes. I'm looking for my salad thing. Oh, we keep it real up in here. All right, just grab a fork. You know, sometimes you just keep things real. So we're gonna put a salad on the side. Oops, something I dropped. And let's add our red onions. Yeah, let's add our red onions. All right. So this looks good already. I'm gonna add some grapes here. Because I like when my salad pretty. Guys, you see when I post my salad, people say, whoa, where you get that from? Which book you get that out of? It's a Sealy's Kitchen Brain. Sealy's Kitchen Brain. And I'm adding some tangerines. I love tangerine, guys. So fruits that you like. I like pineapple. I like tangerines. And of course, I get the organic versions because I want to make, I'm just removing the seed, guys, and the excess, you know, the things on the tangerine. So I'm doing about 3 pieces just for, you know, presentation purposes. All right. So we need to put a little sauce on our chicken. And we don't need a lot. We just need droplets just for flavor. Yeah. Just for flavor, guys. We just have to do some droplets of the sauce. We don't want too much. All right, so let's clean up the edges of our bowl. And we have our platter ready. Guys, let me tell you, so the platter ready like Freddy. So we have our Enoki, let me turn it the other way, mushrooms that we fried. We put it in a batter and we fried it. We have some plantains. And of course, we have our nice salad here. So now we need something to wash it down. Hey. No, we need something to wash it down. All right. So I'm going to be real quick. I'm just going to extract some melon. Wash my hands again. All right. Garbage. All right. So we have some watermelon here, guys. I'm just going to cut a chunk out of it. And we're going to be pushing it through our Ninja this morning. All right. So, I don't know about you guys, you know. But me see somebody do it. I'm going to follow it and it is so good. So, I have these little short plastic bags just for this. These little garbage bags. I bought them just for this purpose. So, what I do, I put it inside of this. So when I extract my fruits and vegetables, instead of washing this and scrubbing it out, I just take the plastic bag out and I'm good to go. So I'm just attaching it to the back of this. Let's plug this up. And we have our bullet ready to go. All right, so I have my glass here ready. So I'm adding 2 apples as well, guys. I forgot to mention, and these are organic apples. I'm using a Granny Smith, and I'm also using a Macintosh. So let's chop these in 4 so it can go through the thing. Let's chop these in 4s. Just cutting out the inside a little bit. And I already went ahead and washed it prior to the live. If you don't think me never wash my fruits, wash everything. Hey guys, I don't know about you, but you see when I go shopping and I come home, I have, I wonder if it's here. Maybe I packed it away. I have a fruit and vegetable wash, which I use to wash down all my fruits and vegetables. It depends on the vegetable though, because like cabbage and say, you can't wash it down until, when you're ready to cut it up, then you clean it. But for the most part, all my fruits, they are washed. I don't play that because I know some, even though they said it's organic, sometimes it brush against the one that was spray. You just never know. I don't trust nothing. All right. So let's start out with our apples. So guess what, guys? My glass is almost filled. So I'm just I use the 2 types of apple. So I'm just going to use a half of this just to add to the mixture. So I'm using a half of my dragon fruit because the glass is already half filled and we don't want it overflowing. So I'm using a half of the dragon fruit. I'm pushing that in. All right. When this thing was spraying, it sprayed all the way on my apron. Messed me up. All right, guys. So we drink almost ready. So we have some watermelon in this. Oh, we're not. Watch out. Me take me to the watermelon, guys. Don't make me laugh. Come here, say, oh, there's something red. The watermelon sitting here wait for me. That's so weird. Oh, there's something turn red. Oh, this a watermelon, yes, so yellow. We keep it real up in here, guys. Almost missed it. All right, so far, we had the apples, we had the dragon fruit, and now we're going to add the watermelon. Don't laugh after me, guys. All me I get all. All me I get all up in a Sealy's kitchen. I don't even need to use all of the watermelon in a kind of thing. Almost full. All right, so after the live, I'll just finish making the juice. All right, so I added the watermelon, guys. You see the pink? You guys see the pink? All right, I can see the pink. All right, so we have some freshly made juice. I'm just gonna swish it around so it's homogenized properly. And then we're going to add a little ginger and lemon. And this is extracted ginger that I keep in this bottle in the fridge. So let's add some extracted ginger and lime to this. No sugar. No sugar whatsoever. Yep. No sugar, guys. So let's taste this drink. Absolutely delicious. Hi, Elwood. How are you? Absolutely delicious, guys. So this is a mixture of extracted watermelon, yellow dragon fruit, 2 different type apples, a little sprig of ginger and lime, and it's absolutely delicious. We don't need the sugar. It is sweet because that dragon fruit is very sweet. So we don't need the sugar. We really don't need the sugar. Absolutely delicious. I can't even call it Melonade again. I forgot to give it one next name. By the time I'm ready for post the picture, I'm gonna give it a name. All right, guys. So here we have our chicken, the vegan style, some fried plantains, and our salad with tangerine and grapes and red onions. So we need to taste this thing. We need to tell them how good it tastes. Why, guys? It's crispy like chicken breast, fried chicken breast. Almighty Father, if this is heaven, mm, mm. Guys, I'm seriously thinking to go vegan fully. I don't want to eat chicken no more. This is what I'm going to start eating. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. I can't even tell you. Man, I never want the plantain. At this moment. Guys, this thing tastes like a nice fried chicken breast. You won't miss the meat, the texture, the crispness, the taste, the flavor, because I seasoned it. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So, guys, if you liked what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. Yeah, visit our merch store on YouTube and make a purchase. We have Jamaican products there. We have products for the kids. We have duffel bags. It's the summertime. I know a lot of you are traveling to various places and you need a nice duffel bag. We have duffel bags. If you visit our Amazon page, we have nice kitchenware on it. And of course, if you like what we're doing, send us some supers on YouTube. Send us some stars on Facebook. And of course, we welcome your gifts from TikTok. So guys, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all of you on this live platform today to take care of yourself, walk good, and have a blessed weekend. All right? Ciao. Bye.